So continuing with bond valuation, just wanted to go over another example here where we have a 3-year U.S. government bond that pays 4.25% and investors demand a 0.965 semi-annual return. What is the price of the bond? So we can see that essentially what the bond will be paying in terms of interest rate and 21.25, basically that's half of 42.5, which is the for every $1,000 it would be $42.5 that it would pay annually. So semi-annually is 21.25. So over 6 years we have 6 payments, and the discount rate is basically this cash flow divided by what's the risk rate, what is the discount rate of this kind of cash flow. The same the rate on the same type of bond that is samely rated that it's coming out now. So in a way, how do you compare discount rates for bonds, and what drives bond prices is basically new issues. New issues of the same rating will control what is the new risk rate of the same rated bond that was issued previously. So in this case, we're discounting by 4.825, which is basically the risk rate of this bond. So we find out what is the actual price, and that's what it would be trading at. Seeing the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond over the last 100 years or so, and seeing basically rates can kind of rise up when there's inflation quite a bit, and when the growth is steady, or when there's actually a need for more money in the economy, the rates are low, as the Federal Reserve will keep the rates low to stimulate the economy. What is duration? Basically, duration is how far out the bond is maturing in, and duration risk is what's called is that if you have a bond that's maturing in like 20-30 years, the idea is that any kind of fluctuation in interest rates now, which would impact the rate at which new issues are issued at, can impact the price of this bond that's going to be out there for 20 years. And as a result of that, the longer the bond is out there, the more duration risk it has. And there's ways that you can calculate this, but basically, and that the book goes into that. And the idea is that the longer the maturity, the higher the duration risk, as there's more likely changes in interest rates that will occur while the bond is still outstanding.